Tonight, thousands of baseball fans converged on Great American Ballpark to honor hometown baseball legend Pete Rose. And WCPO 9 News reporter Connor Stephan was there.
Hours before the first pitch,
we got our tickets back in November when we first heard about the event.
The banks transformed into a sea of red.
It's just a whole new energy to the ballpark.
And no matter where you looked,
he was just a Cincinnati man.
One legendary name was never far away.
I remember when Pete came up as a rookie, and he sort of upset everybody with all of his hustle.
Scott Nickel remembers watching a young Pete Rose before he became Charlie Hustle, and just as the Big Red Machine came to be.
Rose was the straw that stirred the drink. And man, it was just awesome. It was just great baseball.
They set the benchmark. They really did for all teams.
Sue Filler and Pat Smith also grew up on the Hall of Fame team, anchored by the Hit King.
You knew there was power when he was batting. You knew it. You knew it was magic.
Why was it important for you to be here tonight?
To be with the people, the energy, just watching, just the whole vibe. It's just the whole vibe of everything.
But looming high above Wednesday's game,
it's a little bittersweet,
was the news Major League Baseball had reinstated Rose.
He's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
The family should tell him thank you, but no thank you.
Sparking mixed fan reactions about future Hall of Fame prospects.
I'm totally on the fence and confused. I mean, there's so many mixed emotions for me.
I want you to finish this sentence. Pete Rose is blank.
Pete Rose is baseball. Just flat baseball.
He's the Hit King. He's the Hit King.
Cincinnati Reds baseball.
Pete Rose is immortal.
A night to mark a legendary career, still making waves decades later. At the banks, Connor Stephan, WCPO 9 News.
43,585. That's the official number of Reds fans in attendance tonight celebrating the Hit King's life and legacy. Sports anchor Marshall Kramsky took in the pomp and circumstance as well as the game from Great American Ballpark.
The game didn't end the way the Cincinnati Reds wanted, losing 4-2 to the Chicago White Sox, but it was a night that fans at Great American Ballpark will never forget. Pete Rose night. It was the first sellout this season in Cincinnati since opening day, and it started from the beginning. Fans were given number 14 Pete Rose jerseys as they walked into the ballpark. Before the game, there was a Q&A hosted by Hall of Fame broadcaster Marty Brennaman. Rose's former teammate, George Foster, who was on the Big Red Machine on those World Series championship-winning teams in the 70s, as well as Barry Larkin, a Cincinnati kid who Pete Rose managed, and also Eric Davis. All of them, along with Pete's daughter, Fawn, had a special message before the game.
I so wanted to be the one standing here at this podium and announcing to everyone that the ban had been lifted, but I'm so happy we can again celebrate that tonight. One step at a time, one step at a time.
Everything that he did, there was a meaning to it. Every time that he talked to the young players, there was a meaning to it. And I don't think that we would have been nearly what we thought we would have been had it not been for Pete Rose.
I want to thank all the fans for coming out here, because Pete Rose definitely deserves this.
The Pete theme continued throughout the game with highlights of Rose up on the scoreboard, as well as messages in between innings from former teammate Johnny Bench and former manager Sparky Anderson. Although, again, this game did not end the way the Reds would have hoped, fans here will never forget Pete Rose night in Cincinnati, happening just one day after Pete Rose's lifetime ban from baseball was lifted, and he is now eligible to go to Cooperstown in the Hall of Fame. Reporting at Great American Ballpark, Marshall Kramsky, WCPO 9 Sports.
Marshall, thank you.